pace with the next archetype for Bianca. We have child divine, we have innocence, purity, and redemption, and suggests, a special connection with the divine. So she feels like a very young-hearted inner child type. She opens up to her inner child a lot. She's very very free-spirited. She has a connection with the divine coming through. And we also have thief coming through. This is about sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So guys, if you think she's being victimized, I feel like she wants you guys to know that she's actually pretty strong-willed. Mind you, you can still be victimized and go through these energies, but she is very strong and resilient. She does not allow herself to be a victim in a situation, and she also doesn't like to lose her light with the child divine coming through. So she has beautiful energy coming through, guys. Don Juan is a complementary energy to Kanye, so they both have like an electricity about them. There's like an interest or a seductive energy about the two of them together, and that's just what it is from what I'm seeing here. What are the karmic archetypes? Wow, servant is the karmic archetype, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. So she might feel stuck a bit. So with the 8 of Cups in reverse that we got in the first reading, in the first part of it, you guys can check it out later on when it uploads. But when we look at the karmic archetype of servant, it means that she feels stuck, and it's regarding money in some way, shape, or form. So there may be money that she's not getting, or is being withheld from her in some manner. But she feels like the lack of money can be an excuse for not moving forward in life. So she has to be careful with money and allowing it to hold her back on a situation. We also have angel, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. So this energy, when it comes through, it means that she's very like balanced, in the sense that she's not just all of this, which is the child divine, but she's also a Don Juan, right? So she balances out her energy on her own fairly well. Now the angel archetype is coming through in the karmic though. So she may have some like devilish or more so like karmic attributes that she's open to, and that she allows herself to exude for people to see. Okay, we also have God coming through for her. Wow, this energy is powerful with God though, but it's for the karmic archetype. So it's about despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So she's a very like headstrong energy. She's very in her power. I feel like she doesn't allow others to victimize her, but she has to be careful of letting her mind victimize her, in the sense of sticking with things that aren't serving her emotionally, okay? So that's what we have for their archetypes here. I want to look at since the most likely outcome is the Knight of Swords, let's take a look here at something else. What's going on with this? We have Justice. What is, the King of Pentacles coming through. There's going to be a lot of insight in this relationship, in this dynamic, but we have the Two of Swords coming through. So they have to make a decision to communicate. That's what their spirit team is trying to tell them. They need to communicate on what they know, and also allowing themselves to see all aspects of this relationship and not ignoring it for the sake of the relationship to stay or to continue moving. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. So there's something about a destabilized energy with regards to their inner child. They may be trying to express their inner child in a way that is too extreme, and that's affecting the relationship. There also might not be enough inner child healing going on between them. We also have a Knight of Wands. It might just be more sexualized rather than it being free and innocent. There's like an innocence that's lost here. When you have the Knight of Wands, it's usually about quick movement, and it also is about, when the Nine of Wands comes out, it's usually about sexuality as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if that energy was a little bit topsy-turvy. We have one more coming through with the Seven of Swords. So there's some insight that they're not telling each other. They're gonna have to talk through this, because I'm feeling like the emotional fulfillment is not there as it was. Now, we saw in the other video I did, which I actually just posted for you guys, it is the Knight of Swords. They need to communicate. So that is what I have so far. Let's see what her external vibe is towards him. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. If you guys are here and you're not afraid of being the only person, thank you guys so much for being here. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is the external vibe? What is the external vibe that Bianca Censori has towards Kanye? What is her external vibe? I'm hearing emblem. So there's something that they have that they like treasure. It's like a signature of their relationship. I'm not sure if they got a ring. When they got married, they likely did, but there's like another ring that has like an emblem on it that's important here. What is her external vibe towards Kanye? And what is Kanye's external vibe towards Bianca? What is his internal vibe? Wow, it's this card. And what is her internal vibe? Whoa. Okay, so external vibe, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, guys. We have her external vibe is that he's very strong-willed, almost stubborn, because we have Leo energy coming through here. So that energy can be either you're focused on your craft, you're very focused on your initiative, and you stick by it, you stand by it. So she feels like he's just a very stubborn individual at times. He gets stuck in his head, or he gets stuck on something that he feels very strongly about. And that's how she sees him. She can also just see him as being a very strong individual, being a very compassionate individual, being a very determined person. Kanye's external vibe towards her, though, is the Knight of Cups. He has love for her. He has attraction for her. He has a flirtatious energy surrounding her. He is offering a cup of love. It's not as deep as like the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups, but it is an offer of love. He feels that towards her. So she's feeling more of like the resolve energy, like of, I know his character. He's a very strong person, and he's seeing her as like, she's my sweetheart, or someone that I really care for. What is Kanye's internal vibe? The Lovers, guys. I can't make that up. So he sees her as the lover. He really wants to continue to bridge the gap between them, if there is anything in regards to their establishment between them emotionally. He wants to fix it. He wants to bridge any gaps, anything that may prevent them from falling away from each other. I feel like he's very committed. This is Gemini energy, and he's a Gemini. Okay, so that's really beautiful for her, for how he feels about her. What does Bianca feel towards Kanye? The Seven of Cups. So she feels indecisive about him. She feels like there's illusions surrounding him, and she's not sure what to do about that. So when you see the Seven of Cups, it's not the best energy. It means that she's still trying to figure him out. She's not sure. She may have other people as well as she's considering, so that's interesting considering they're married. But Kanye had this, and she had the Seven of Cups. So yeah, I don't know how this relationship is going with regards to her mostly. She sees him as a very strong individual, but emotionally, let's see what's going on. We have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is a lot of worrying. That's a lot of anxiety. And it's also about the power dynamic between them. I think she's a really powerful energy, guys, and I'm not sure how she feels about him being in the leadership role between the two of them at times. What is the most likely outcome? Can we have more information on that? Wow, this came out sideways, the King of Cups. So the most likely outcome is them addressing the emotions behind this relationship. Because in the beginning of the video, I was talking about they need to talk. They definitely need to talk. Yeah, take the time to actually make a plan, to actually look at their relationship and make a decision to talk about what they feel towards each other. And manifesting it. They can manifest a new start. It feels like they can actually bridge a gap here. Because Kanye is like coming with the Lovers here. He's coming with the Knight of Cups here towards her. And she's more so like headstrong. She feels headstrong towards him. She feels like he's a confident person, very strong-willed. But she's still not really sure about him, like his energy. So if he can clarify that with her, that's good, okay? We also have the Four of Wands, the marriage. They may try to make this work for the sake of the marriage. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about this dynamic, Spirit? Anything else? Let's end with that. We have a Seven of Pentacles. This is about longevity. They're trying to look at the long haul with this relationship. So I'm going to predict right here and now that they're going to stay together for some time. But I also think they need to recognize that they need to refresh things, because I feel like it's getting old and stagnant. Something is needing to be refreshed, because I feel like Seven of Pentacles is like when you're tired. It's the energy of kind of going through something and looking at your pentacles. Hey Shaylee. I hope I said your name right. And I see the Ace of Pentacles here. So they need to look for something that will spark an interest again in their relationship. It seems like the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. And I'm seeing that garden down here is like advancing. Like they need to actually take the time to enjoy their honeymoon And from sources that I've seen, they've been enjoying it, but they need to focus in on kind of refreshing their relationship. The dynamic between them is gonna change. I'm gonna predict that for you guys. I feel like the dynamic with Bianca, she's gonna be taking a more strong and powerful role where she's not gonna submit in a certain way. I feel like she's too headstrong. She has God coming through. She's not gonna play the victim with the victim card. So she feels like she's a very headstrong energy, and it's not gonna stand for long, okay? I'm also getting the moon. Yeah, there's a lot of things we don't know about her that we'll come to understand. There's like a power dynamic that's gonna be addressed between the two of them. They feel like they're butting heads because they're both very powerful energies. But if you guys look at this, guys, if you're new, thank you so much for watching, but look at this. He has Femme Fatale and she has Don Juan. They literally like are flipped in energies, but they complement each other. Yeah, so I saw your comment saying, hi, she's needing to realize she is now a mother because he has kids. Yeah, literally she's taking on, and she's going to be taking on his kids. It's not going to be just him. It's going to be everything that comes with that. And I feel like she's having like indecisiveness about what she knows about him. She's learning some things that are hard to see about him, but I feel like she can talk, if they talk through it and they actually address it, then I feel like she at least will know what she's getting into. But I feel like she's still learning about his seductive qualities, about his sex drive, for some reason, TMI. But yeah, there's a need for them to bridge the gap here, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I'm so sorry that you guys just tuned in now. I had a second video and it actually cut off, and this is part 2 of it. So I want you guys to check out the rest. There was so much information that came through, but I hope you guys enjoy though. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll be back for more videos. I have like a list of things to go through, and I'm gonna, if you subscribe, you'll see my community post and you'll see all of the videos I have to do. So I hope to see you guys there. Definitely like this video if you liked it so far. I know that it's towards the end, but I would really appreciate it. And also, if you guys would like to support my video, check out the description box when I post this out again, and see what I do, which is like exclusive content and personal readings. So it's a mouthful, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Take care.